Hey guys, it's Julie Ellender here. Are you happy? Because I'm happy. I hope you're happy. I'm going to show you guys something pretty cool. I went to Tuesday Morning and they had a ton of party napkins for really cheap. It was about $3 and even cheaper ones in the clearance section. So I decided to buy some of those and use them. And this is what I've done. I actually tried to Mod Podge it onto my page, but the napkins sometimes are 2 layers. And when I went to brayer it, it rolled up. And I used this piece of wax scratch paper that I had that has ink and all kinds of stuff on it to use my brayer on top of it. Well, the napkin pulled up with the wax paper. So I'm going to decorate my wax paper and then I'm going to place it on my page. And this is the one, this is the piece of napkin that stayed, sort of. It's still kind of loose on the page, but that's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna pour some more Mod Podge underneath this so it will stick better. Now, the cool thing about Tuesday Morning, I found quite a bit of stuff. I was really pleased with their selection, and they also had Tim Holtz items, just a few, but I thought they were really cool. I found these, which I just thought were so pretty. These are the Tim Holtz Ideology. These are gems, they're facets, but you can use them in your book. I'm going to. I think they're really pretty. You can even use them on the cover of your journal. So just, you know, handy little tidbit. I know a lot of folks already know about the joy of Tuesday Morning. Oh, and something else. Somebody had posted on Facebook that they bought a craft mat at Tuesday Morning. Well, I found it and I'm gonna be using that because I've been using a silicone baking mat. I use that for everything, which is, you know, almost the same thing. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I found these really pretty napkin packs, and I am addicted to these napkins now and finding really pretty ones to use in my art journal. So this is another really pretty napkin that I found, and it says Paris on it. I just thought that was really just pretty. It's really nice for a party or your art journal, whatever you choose, whatever you please. What I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna take some more Mod Podge and I'm just gonna dip my finger and put it on my wax paper here. And the thing that I really love about wax paper is it's translucent, but it's thick enough it can really kind of take a beating. And it's pretty cool to use for that graffiti look in your art journal. I really love it. I use wax paper all the time. And I got that at the Dollar Tree as well. They have tons of it. All right, so I'm gonna cut my napkin. Here we go. And I'm gonna place my napkin where I had my Mod Podge. There we go. Okay, and you can see it peeking through to the other side. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to paint in this section right here and maybe over here and get some color on this, some more color anyway on this. And Again, I'm just going to use my fingers. I feel like my fingers sometimes are better paintbrushes than ones that I've bought. And another really cool thing that you can do, I have this little stencil here. On the back of this, you can just use your stencil like that. And sometimes it'll bleed, sometimes it won't. I'm gonna use my heat tool. Okay, and as you can tell, as you saw, the second layer of that napkin pulled up. So I just went ahead and took that off, and I'm just gonna tear the edge here that's not attached. From a previous page, you can see the outline of where that page was, and it makes almost like a frame, which is really, I think, a lot of fun to look at. I'm not going to tear this part because it's not easy all the time when you have this many layers to tear the edges off. So I'm just going to cut where that little frame is, that frame line. Ugh, I love layering, so much fun. Alright, I'm going to take my heat tool to this again. I'm going to dry the Mod Podge as much as I can, and then I'm going to go around the outside with some pretty paint. Now, because I use gloss Mod Podge, it's kind of hard to tell what's dry and what isn't because it always has that wet look. So sometimes you have to get down in there and get messy and make sure that it's dry, and sometimes if it's not, you're gonna get Mod Podge on your fingers, but that's just gonna happen. Another great thing about this is you can keep layering and keep layering and keep layering. And I have another package of napkins here that I really want to use, and I really love using these napkins. Another reason why is because you can reuse them on different backgrounds and even paint over them. You can make them different every single time, and that is always fun for me, and I think it would be fun for you as well. This is a Martha Stewart stencil, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Inca Gold, and a lot of people use these little finger sponges, I guess what they're called. I feel like my finger works better, especially with the Inca Gold. There we go. Alright. What I'm gonna do now, this time I am gonna use my little finger dauber with my green here. well, here's the end result to my napkin page, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, please, and thank you. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye!